Had dynamic returners. We really wanted to take their kickoff return out of the game, which we did. And we want to take their kickoff coverage team out of the game, which we did. So I thought that was good. And then we drive down and put together a really nice drive and score, find hip, and we're up. They answer, but we get a turnover, and we get a couple turnovers, and our offense takes advantage of those turnovers and turns them into 10 points, and that's what you got to do, and get a lead. And then we don't play very good defense the rest of the first half and give up the lead, which is disappointing. Had opportunities to get stops and didn't get it, and they out-executed us. Made some plays. We had them behind the chains. We had all day. We had plenty of chances to stop them. They converted some second and longs, some third downs that we got to make plays on. And we're down at halftime. And then he goes, stop. Second half, we don't really get much going offensively. And then they throw one over our head and extend it. We're right there at 24-17. And that just sits there, and we're getting stops, and we got chances. And obviously, we put together a good drive, get it down the one. AV makes an incredible effort on the fourth down play. He did not get in, but he did everything he could to get in, and he missed by 6 inches after he made like 4 guys miss and lunged and dove and put his body in harm's way for his teammates. And then we got a chance, right? We got one ball right in our hands. We get it. We stuff them. We get a play right in our hands with a chance to have a pick inside the 5-yard line, and we don't get that one, which we needed one more. We did a good job, obviously, with the turnovers, but we needed that one more. We just need to get to 31-24 and have it. You're 31-24 in the fourth quarter against Cincinnati. They beat the living dog out of us a year ago. It wasn't even competitive. We couldn't stop them. We couldn't score. And we had those. We wanted to get the game in the fourth quarter, and if you get it to 7 there, you got a chance to win a game. We didn't. We had a couple golden opportunities down there, and we didn't execute, and we didn't get it done in those moments. And obviously, they get one late on us and end up beating us by 21.
Mark?
Do you have any inkling on? You mentioned how the defense suddenly went south on you in the first half. There, can you put a finger on what happened? Because it didn't look to me like they really wore you down.
No, they put together 2 nice drives. The biggest thing is that we had them a couple times way behind the chains. They had a 7-play, 75-yard drive, and they had a 10-play, 88-yard drive to close out the half. And it wasn't, obviously 7 to 10 plays last year. They didn't have a drive of 7 plays all game. They scored in 3 or 4 plays every time they touched a dang ball. So we had those out. We had third down opportunities, and they out-executed us, and disappointed on the one. They lined up with 12 guys. I mean, it is what it is. I made mistakes today. Players make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But they lined up with 12 guys in a formation. They were lined up. It wasn't like they had 12 guys in the field. They were lined up in a formation on the touchdown play right before the half, which is why I was very upset. So that was a disappointing. We got this. We did the same in the second half, and we got a 5-yard penalty, which we should have got a 5-yard penalty. We lined up with 12 guys in a formation. That's what happens when you line up 12 guys in formation. So, but that was disappointing right before the half because we're tied at half, and we give up a 10-play, 88-yard drive with 1:54 left. So, again, compete level was there, preparation was there, the attack was there. Our kids, like I said, I said with Bake, we don't talk a lot about this rivalry. We don't. We're not trying to wake anybody else. We're not trying to piss anybody off. We're not trying to put anything in the paper. We just prepare. This is important to us. Our kids want to win this game just like they want to win every other game, but they want to win it more because it's Cincinnati. They want to win it more because they were top 4 last year. They want to win it more because they embarrassed us a year ago. It wasn't a fair, we got killed. You can't hide from it. We got physically manhandled. 52-14 or whatever. We had a pick 6 to cut it to 52-14 with 3 minutes to go, And our kids, we don't sit there and talk about what we're going to do. We try to prepare to do it. And again, just like Kentucky, I love the way our kids come out. I love the way they prepare. So I love the way they competed. We have to execute better. We have to clean things up on both sides of the ball, clean things up on special teams. Special teams was pretty good today. But there's still, like I said, we have 2nd and 25s, and they get first downs on touchdown drives. We got to go field 2nd and 25. We got to get field 3rd and 9, So, and then we got to clean things up offensively. There's times we look really smooth and we're in a good rhythm, and I always say we break our own rhythm. We got to get our skill guys to understand what the personnel is and get lined up. We're waiting for somebody to tell us how to get lined up every down, and they call it because we disrupt our own rhythm. Offense about rhythm, and it's not even whether we have to burn a timeout. It's about we've disrupted. We got something going. We disrupt our own rhythm. Like it's nothing goes good when you're scrambling around before the play. Like that's nothing. I've coached long enough. It's not good when if the defense is scrambling around before the play. Usually something bad happens. If the offense is scrambling around before they like that's on all of us. That starts with me and goes through coaches, players. We got to take ownership and so. But again, I thought we were going to stick it in, and then you got them 31-24 in the fourth quarter. Like if somebody told me you're going to have a 7-point game in the fourth quarter against Cincinnati, I'd like, okay, let's go. We'll take that, and we're gonna finish them off. So we didn't get it done, but we got the makings of a good football team. We're not a good football team right now. We're not a good football team yet, but we got the makings of a good football team. So I really like John Saunders today. He was a man. He was a dominant performance today. Wasn't perfect, but he dominated. Like he against really good players. He really, and again, you need somebody in a game like this to step up and make some difference making plays, and he made some game-changing plays, not only causing turnovers, but in the run game, he did some really, really wonderful things, and I really like the way Avion competed again. Like, I'm sure, Dave, you're going to talk to Avion, I'm sure there's plenty of stuff but I love the way he competed. I love the way he competed. I love the way his poise, I love his confidence, I love, if you can't rally around that, you got issues. Like you can't I'm getting excited watching him play. Like it's choppy and all that, but what he wanted, that fourth down play, not just that one, that fourth down play, like he's selling out for his teammates. And he's stretching out, he's going to get drilled, and knows he's going to get drilled. Like everybody's got to play, and it's hard to get everybody to play that hard, but it's very, very encouraging in his 2 starts. Very encouraging. So I'm excited. He's going to keep developing. He's got to keep getting better. But I'm very encouraged. Like I say, you put him in the arena and you know something. We put him in the arena 2 weeks in a row, and he has not enjoyed being in that arena. He's really enjoyed being in that arena. You could tell. You tell look in his eyes. You can tell about stuff. You can tell how he plays through this. He wasn't down. He didn't get out. He doesn't make excuses. He's got a great look in his eye and a great compete level. And when you do that and you're talented like he's just going to keep at it. He's played 2 college football games. One against Robert Morris, which was a pretty nice opener, and then one against not a lot of time and space out there, So, but I think we got a heck of a chance.